Hello folks and welcome back to SnowRunner. So, I have figured something out. I'm not as dumb as I thought I was. I have figured out how to get the Tatra. So I was in the map last night looking around trying to see what all was out there. And we're going to jump over here to the Renegade. And I happened to see this. The Sleeping King. And I realized I did not have that as a mission. So, I ran over here to check it out, and what do you know? The reward is the Tatra Force. So, I don't know why, I just never noticed it. So we're going to start tracking it, and I found out that it was a metal beam. So I went over and I picked up a metal beam, and I'm heading over to the workers shack where I need to drop off the metal beam. And also set up some other trucks because I have some other missions I need to accomplish. And they need to go to the other map. But first, let's get this thing delivered. So I'm assuming when I opened up the pier, this mission appeared, and I just did not see it. So we're going to check it out and see if this removes the big rock. You better remove the big rock. I don't know. Uh-oh, stage complete. Okay. Alright. So my big rock should have disappeared. Oh, and I also brought some help over here. And it is gone. Yes. So we're going to jump over here to the F750. Brought it over. Because of the amount of repair points and tires that it carries. And then I also brought this one over for fuel, just in case, because I don't know how big this tank is. So let's repair it. Tatra Force. Okay, whoop. 400. Oh wow, I still need a bunch more to go. 840. Okay. Let's go ahead and refuel it. Got some pickup bed. Of course. Oh, what am I doing? I got a big truck here full of fuel. Let's just use you. And stop engine. Ah, and I've got repair points on this one. I have enough. I didn't think it would take so many. Let's do repairs first. Ooh, 600. I need 340. Stage complete. And refuel. So the tank. Truck discovered. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so we now own the Tatra Force, the truck everyone has been talking about, and I have not figured out how to get it. I now have it. Let's get you back to the garage. I am sure you're going to need some upgrades. And I need to go that way. Yeah, I had been figuring it'd probably be the last mission that I do that I actually get the truck. And I'm not going to be able to drive it over here because I'm doing it wrong. And I figured it out. I also need to get over here and do the fuel station. Because I kept seeing that thinking there was nothing to do there. I could just get fuel. And it turns out that that is not a fuel, not a place where I can get gas. Those dancing ants are to fix the fuel station. I came over to see how much the fuel actually was. I don't need to know that for my hardcore, or for my developer's hard mode playthrough. Kind of reminds me of a Hemet. It seems to run pretty good. It'll run better with upgrades. I'll get it back to the garage, see what all I can do to it, and get it in the field. I also have a bunch of other missions that I set up for a little bit. Got a couple of bridges I need to get fixed. I've been going around them, but I really need to fix them. And I need to get that big trailer from the other map back over here because I have the bricks already loaded up from the factory. But I was looking, and there's a couple of things I need to do before I can get that trailer. So what all can I do to you? Got 120,000. Might as well put the big boy in it. Multi-purpose. Increase top speed and higher gear count. And I really don't want that yet. Stock. Oh, it's already got mud tires on it. I'll try that on a different map, but this map just isn't big enough to run that. So the only difference between these two is off-road excellent versus poor, and I'll take the excellent. Winch setup, a further upgrade with extended rope, making it the final step in a heavy truck winch evolution. And I think I'm going to go with this one because of the extended reach. Ooh. So there is an upgrade on the maps. I have yet to find an upgrade. I'm going to have to go find that. For $3,000, give me that extra few inches. I'll take that. So it takes a high saddle, loading crane. Definitely want the repairs. Ooh, I like the fuel carrier. And that, which, as I have seen from others, including District B13_U, does not work properly, so I'm not worried about that. And a sideboard. So I guess they're trying to tell me that I need to do this truck in red. Let's go ahead and get that. And I'm wondering if I should just go with the high saddle. But I think first I'll go with sideboard bed. Just to check it out and see what it does. I don't really care about those. Do the fog lights. Rear fenders. I don't really know what that does. Oh, okay, I see where it is now. Okay, so if you do the rear fenders, oh, if I put that on, I lose the loading crane. Okay, I definitely don't want to do that, because I want to play with the loading crane. Oh, loading crane came back. Oh, don't know why it disappeared. Oh, maybe it was due to those rear fenders. Yeah. I don't think I need rear fenders. Front bumper. So I have that on it. I guess I could, well, no, I want a little bit more clearance on the front end. Miscellaneous, what do you have? I don't care about air conditioner or the horns. Don't think it really matters on that. So it must be in camouflage. Or the special colors. Let's go with green. Reminds me of my army days. What else? External sticker. Might as well do it. And we'll go with that one. Winged mechanic. Alright, so I think this one is ready to roll. Yeah, that reminds me a lot of a Hemet. Alright, so we'll roll it out here in a bit. Right now, I have a couple of more missions. Oh, Caterpillar I still need to take back. But I did need to get... Where are you at? You two are over there. Oh yeah, bricks. I gotta deliver the bricks. And that was with the Voron AE. Let's get that mission up. It is the Tatra Awakening, Titan Awakening. Ah, I always turn this too sharp. Or not sharp enough. So let's see if we can get over the rocks. I was able to do it coming back. Ow! Maybe I should have just run over the tree. Not a whole lot of damage. And see if we can slide through here without causing too much grief. Hot dog didn't lose a load. Yep. Actually, with the crane holding the back one down, should be fairly stable. Unless I flip it, then I'll be in trouble. Start to scoot a little bit. I don't think it'll come all the way off. Through here. I could be able to move that junk out of the way so I can go around it. No, I was going too fast. Right now is not a big deal, but when I start doing my hard mode in this area, the developer's hard mode, it will be a big deal. Ooh. I honestly think the cutscenes are getting better. So, I like to watch cutscenes at least the first time. And we'll just park you over here out the way. So, the second part of this is the pumping station. But before I do the pumping station, I have to go clear a road. Who did I have? Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do this one is set up because I want to get this truck back. So this is the fuel station. So I've got to take 3 fuel to the fuel station. I've already loaded up 2. Just to save a little bit of time. Anchor's already down. So we just get the last one. Spin you around. Round and around you go. Where you stop, I do know. Right in there. Whoa. That's wrong button. I got button happy. So, to the fuel station that I have blocked with trucks here. And I probably can't get around them, but I'm going to try. I may have to move those trucks out of my way. I like this truck a little bit more every time I drive it. Not the most powerful. Not the best truck in some situations. But I like the fact that I can haul 3 cargo. It kind of reminds me of the way the twin steers should be. With the twin steer, I would definitely just haul 3 cargo if I could put a loading crane on it. It would make the twin steer a lot more versatile in my type of playthroughs. Because in mine, I do not auto-load any cargo. Everything has to be manually loaded. Kind of a disadvantage sometimes using things. Yep, my photos. So I'm planning on trying to pull back that big trailer with the co-lob. I've seen others pull it back with the new Tatra, the Tatra Force. And I'm kind of partial to the Kolob here. I'm going to see what the Kolob can do. It's my buddy that I need to change my suspension mode. That's one of the reasons why it's my buddy. I like getting that extra few inches. And normally I can push through those trees with no problems. That was a tough one. Excuse me. Don't damage me. And I might as well, I need to move that truck. I'm going to end up coming over here, getting there, and it's going to flip over on me. Let's get you a little more stable in here. Right like that. I found that's a good area to set up since there are no fuel locations over here. I do have the bandit in here though. They can go around and bring me fuel. I think GMC was next. Where's my GMC? And I haven't driven the GMC over here, which is why I want to take it out for a spin. I like using all the trucks that I have available to me. I want to get all of them to do at least one mission. I've watched other people play and they just use the same trucks over and over and over, and I do to a point. But like I said, in every map, every truck that I have has to do at least one mission. Except for scouts. A good bit of maps that the scouts are basically useless. And we'll go over the rock. Get off to the side, you end up sliding in. So for a bridge I need to fix, I'm going to need 2 loads of long logs. And honestly, it's just easier to load the logs onto here, since I already have a truck over there to load logs with. And then bring another truck over to unload the logs and load them into a different truck. Like I said, lets me use all my trucks. And refuel. Didn't need much, but it needed a little bit. And who else did I have? I didn't look. I'm old, I can't remember all this stuff. Azov, yes. You are my log loader when we get to the bridge. Seems like some of the other trucks that I've been using, if I've got the crane on them, it makes it too top heavy. And this map is not kind to vehicles that are top heavy. Too much uneven ground. You get in some of these mud holes and you lean way to the right. You hit a rut, lean to one side or another. Oh wow. There we go. Had me worried there for a second. Still not liking how it's doing it now with the winch. When you hook to it, the menu's up, and you got to click out of the menu. And a couple of times that I've clicked out of the menu, a little too fast and ended up disconnecting the witch as I hit the button a couple of times. I like the old way, without the menu popping up. One of those things on my wish list. Wishing they could fix certain things that'll make me happy. Whether it makes other people happy, I don't care. It's all about me. Isn't that how the world goes now? And one more. I know it's a lot of trucks. But I need something to load the logs on when I get them over the bridge. For that, I need to buy a trailer. Oh, really? I hit it wrong. And I'm going to put it in all-wheel drive. Safety winch. And I was watching somebody play earlier today, and they continually went through there. It's much easier to go through here. You take a lot less damage if you take any at all. Slow reverse gears. So, need a long log carrier. And while I'm over here, I'll try to figure out how to unlock the other truck while I'm at it. I'd like to get both of them. Yeah, that didn't work out like I planned. Wrong one. That. Why do I keep doing that? I go through the center. Since there's still no bulldozers in the game, clear out those rock piles. And you know, I've already had this truck over there. How about let's take something different? And to save a little bit of money, let's take that off. And I know the truck I want to take over. If the menu will hurry up and get down to it. Let's take you. Haven't driven you in a while. Everybody gets a shot. Fuel mileage isn't too bad on this truck. We'll get this over to the tunnel and then finish the fuel mission. I have everything I need over there ready to jump over. Come on, just a little bit of mud. Don't slow you down. Maybe I should have stuck with the Western Star. I think it'll be alright once I get it over there. Do all this crap. Actually thought it would do better than this. GMC didn't have very many problems. The by Western Star could get through here fairly easily. Maybe it's where I churned up all the mud from the other trucks. And again, some trucks run better on some maps than others. It's one of the things I like about the game. You have a certain truck that you're used to, and it does okay, but then you try something that you don't drive very often and find out that it does a lot better. But then you go to a different map and it's totally the opposite. You only need 10 gallons, but that's still 10 gallons. Just take it from the truck. This truck's not actually going to carry the logs to where I need them. That'll be the GMC's job. This truck will just be sitting here with the Azov to load it up and then unload it. Who did I have? Paste up. And we can finish your mission. Let there be light. I can see. I don't know if I've gotten that mission. And since I'm here, let's go take a look. I do like how some of the missions will not appear until you've completed other things. So, radio tower. So what's needed at the radio tower? One cargo container. Where can I get cargo containers? Way over here. So, and I gotta drop off here at the gas station anyway. But I've also got you sitting over here. So first thing first, gas station. And then what we might do is just go ahead and pick up the container and bring it back here. We'll jump over to the other map. Does not seem to be too awful hard. This is the right way for the gas station. Yeah, it is. Yep. Sometimes I trust my memory too much, not knowing the maps as well as I'd like. End up going the wrong way or bringing the wrong load. You always double check. I say that after the debacle from a couple of episodes ago. The long logs versus the short logs. I mean the medium logs and the short logs doing the other bridge. There we go. Power now. Okay, I'm tracking it. Oh, stage complete. Still need service spare parts. And those would be service spare parts over here at the pier. Alright, I don't have anybody. Well, I got you over here. You can go get the service spare parts. And you got plenty of gas. Lights. There we go. Couldn't figure out my buttons for a second. And can I get to it going to the right? Nope, too many rocks. I could probably go up over here, but there's rocks down there. Other side. So run along the road here. Actually, I have been wanting to take the railroad tracks. Haven't been down the railroad tracks yet. So let's give that a shot. See if that's a viable route. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, heck yeah. Maybe. Don't think it's gonna. Well, it might be on this side. Again, maybe not. And there was a ramp. I don't believe it was meant for trucks, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. And we'll go down the stairs. I get these trailers out of here. Can't do it with a crane on here. Won't hook up to it. Two surface spare parts. So far, I'm really liking this map. I know that, or this region. I know it's not the biggest, but it is a lot more technical than the other regions. Those are bigger maps. It's a lot more intricate. And it's a good break from a moor. Alright, so I needed service spare parts. No, we don't put it on a truck. Weak ass Russian cranes. So somebody was telling me that the Russian cranes are not as, or that the American yellow cranes and the Russian blue cranes, one is not weaker than the other. That is incorrect. I use them extensively because I have to load my own cargo, so auto loading, and the blue cranes are weaker. Sometimes determines my decision on which truck to take on a mission. I would like to put a truck in there just to see how far to go. But I would lose that truck because there is no recovery. Can't recover to the garage. Which one's easy? Up, stay on this path till I get to here, and then come up that way. So somebody last night asked me why I'm doing self-imposed hardcore instead of the regular developer's hard mode. Because I have been doing this one for a long time, and I was doing it long before the hard mode ever came out. I am doing a hard mode playthrough with a twist, and I will be doing that tonight. But the twist is I'm only using American trucks. And I can only use the trucks I find in the game for free, plus 4. Actually, it's plus 5. 2 trucks that I get to pick that I can buy, and 2 trucks that viewers get to pick. So if you have not went over to the YouTube channel and cast your vote on which 2 American trucks I can buy. Now, I did change the rules up a little bit, because when I started the mode, there were no Jeeps. So I have added an extra truck, which is the Jeep. Mainly because I want to test the Jeeps out. And I don't want to do that on maps that I've already completed. I want to actually take the Wrangler and do some missions with it. See how it compares to the Chevy and the Lodestar. Which I still think the Lodestar will be better, but I actually think the Wrangler outperforms the Chevy truck. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. Cut off to the right. Straight through there. No tipping. This is a no tipping zone. Alright, that one is done. So let's see how much fuel is. Oh shit, that's right. Can't do it in this mode. Doesn't tell me. In the hard mode, it will tell me how much fuel is. Alright, collab. Let's get you and the GMC. Double them up. Do 2 trips over instead of 4.